In everyday life, people struggle to make decisions about the simplest things that you could imagine. I mean, how easy is it for you to figure out what you'd like for lunch the next day? Some people are really good at making decisions, while others are very, very indecisive, like I am. We ask kids the most important decision of their life at a very, very young age, and the question we ask them is, who do you want to be when you grow up? Most kids will think of the coolest thing that'll come to them, and they'll be like, I want to be an astronaut or a firefighter. And I was never like that. I didn't want to be anything, and I would respond with, I would like to be happy. So that has remained my current resolve. And I haven't been able to pick a single thing. Picking a major has been incredibly difficult for me, and I've been bouncing around at an incredible rate. Since I've been in Shasta College, I started with my welding, and I found out that that was not for me, but I still enjoy it, and I'm still gonna do welding on the side. And the whole sum of this is I'm picking up so many hobbies that aren't gonna be useful to me. I came into Shasta College with the idea I was gonna become a mechanical engineer, and immediately I was in way over my head. I wanted to be a biochemist after that, and then realized that I bombed chemistry, and then I couldn't proceed with that before retaking chem, and then it put me back 4 semesters, which was just too much for me. I went into volcanology, which was a really amazing class, but it's just so niche, and there's only around like 4 or 5 specialists in like the States. So yeah, that won't work out for me likely. And lastly, marine biology was something I really wanted to do, but I needed to have PhD experience, and I needed to make a whole independent study, and I need more structure in a career than that. I don't know how to, at least as of yet, I don't know how to implement like the skills that is necessary to do independent research in that manner. And since there's a trend for life science, I am finally trying to settle with environmental science. My reasoning for environmental science is that it is so diverse, and it sounds interesting, and I hope that things work out with that. But I can't even be just indecisive about my career. I have to be indecisive about every single hobby that I love to do, but there are so many. Since I have graduated high school in 2023, I have picked up 4 different hobbies, and I'll just give a brief explanation for each one. I started woodburning because I saw someone make the most visually like encapsulating like wooden artwork, and I had an upcoming art competition in my art class, and I created a big like 9 by 11, a big like 10 by 12 wooden like painting sized burn work for this class, and I ended up selling that piece for $150, and I was really proud of it because it was the first thing I ever made. And I don't know why I decided that I'd be good at it, but this is also a common theme. Crocheted I crocheted about 5 hats for me and my friends. When I saw somebody with a cat ear beanie, I am in the middle of sewing this giant moth cape that I made just because I wanted a cape that looked like moth wings, and I've never sewn before in my life. I also bought a sewing kit right after I decided I was sewing the moth cape. For me and my boyfriend, we were making these foxes. But to summarize, I make things due to indecisiveness, and I develop new friendships and stuff because people like to have connections and like to find things that they're commonly interested in. And with a lot of interest, it comes with a lot more connections to people. And to summarize, because of that indecisiveness, I learn all these unimportant skills, but they make me so happy. And they build up my character and they fill in my void. But in capitalism, I need to find a way to settle down. So that's how my indecisiveness fuels my greatest joys and the greatest stress of my life at the same time. Thank you.